may add a little more point. The art collective, which was my senator project, so it's partly a byproduct of this council, which you all should be proud of. Will be performing at 1 p.m. on that stage, so y'all will get to see a little look at that. That's right.
As like a BSU member or BSU board member, I just would like to thank all of the council members that I saw and all of your solidarity and love and support that I saw like on Friday and Monday. Just big ups to June, Wafa, Grace, who else was there? John, Alex, yeah, just everyone that was out there showing their support and solidarity. Utsav was there, so thanks. So it means a lot, especially my faith sometimes gets lost in this council, but I think that definitely restored it. And just remembering that it's not necessarily an issue of free speech or individual instances. It's about this bigger institutional structure that we need to address, this hostile environment on campus that needs to be addressed. So just keeping that in mind.
Well,
Good evening, everyone. I also wanted to announce that the Sustainability Resource Center will have a free breakfast that is tomorrow, organic and fair trade, between the hours of 9 and 11:30 a.m. So if y'all want to power up and get your energy on before you do anything, feel free to stop by. And I also, along with a few other members of council and with various offices and stuff, went to Student Lobby Corps this weekend, and that was extremely beneficial. Nicole was there as well. We both really enjoyed it. We lobbied several different assembly members about the budget cuts and how they're affecting students. And in terms of, there was a rally as well, and that was very fun, especially that from students from all different UCs were there, and that was a different experience altogether because you're there with UCI, UCLA, UC Santa Barbara, UC Santa Cruz, the whole enchilada, right there, and it was really cool. So I would encourage all of you who are still here next year to definitely sign up for that. It is a worthwhile experience, and I would highly recommend it to all. So yeah, I think that's it for me.
Pass now on to F42. Rixie, state your objection.
I object because, correct me if I'm wrong, but KP already gets $15,000 and they're the largest student org to get funding, and I don't think allocating an additional 3,000, is this an additional 3,000? Yes, I don't think allocating an additional 3,000 is fair to all the other student orgs, especially since they already have another Makasama in the fall. That's two tradition events, and to allocate them another 3,000, I feel like is a lot of money. That brings them up to 18,000 for Filipino cultural celebration, when all other student orgs are continually getting at least half of that, 8,000, 9,000, and then more tradition events coming every year. So allocating them another 3,000, I don't think is fair, and I don't support that.
Lynn?
Well, I support this because every org is, sorry, am I not allowed to talk about that right now?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry, so sorry raising hands. No, I think I know every org is allowed to apply for whatever funding they want, and just because they have tradition events doesn't make them, doesn't make that money transferable to other events. That money goes towards one tradition event, the other money goes towards another tradition event, and maybe this goes to something else. And we're not, it's not like we're saying we won't give money to other orgs. I feel like this is just, I mean, every org is allowed to apply for money. They applied for it. So, and as long as we know they're putting it to good use, I think it's good.
Katie?
Brian had a lot of discussions about this, and KP requested originally, I believe it was 7,000, and we felt comfortable giving them this because a lot of the fee increases came from moving it on Mandeville, having it on campus. And we kind of felt that, if we're going to push for student orgs to have tradition events on campus, we need to financially support that effort. So, and I know Rixie's concerned with kind of some other issues happening, but we felt that 3,000 was an appropriate amount.
Rixie?
My other issue is that I understand that it's moving on campus, and that's why it's a little bit more expensive, but they also have PCC, Filipino Cultural Celebration, twice a night plus an additional night of run through. So that's 3 nights of technically programming where they pay for like the lighting and tech. Why can't they just have one night and one night of run through? Like why can't they just cut a night if it's on campus? And like coming from PCC, like I've done it before, I know how it works. And I just think 18,000, 15,000 plus this additional 3,000 for this one event for 3 nights is a lot of money. And I just don't support 18,000 total for 3 nights of programming when I mean I guess I'm not going to compare it to other tradition events which get like 7,000, 8,000. You know, if they want more money and we're forcing them, or we're asking them to move onto campus, I don't see why it would hurt to cut one night of production if it costs if they're paying per night. And attendance, and sorry, one more thing. And attendance is really low every night from all the years that I've been before. So I don't know why. Maybe this is a recommendation for finance to say like, if we're funding $18,000, like, can we have reports of how many people actually go and how many students go? And like, if it is moved onto campus, maybe more students will go. But I think $18,000 is a lot of money.
Peter?
Yeah, just to agree, $18,000 is a lot of money, absolutely. Just for clarification though, like for parity, I think we funded Let's Bounce like 14.5, and that was just for a really cool dance. You know, like it was one day, but you know, it was a great dance. I'm not saying we shouldn't have done it, but we did 14.5 for a non-tradition event. So it's not like unparalleled that we should fund something at this level, 15,000. We've done it before, and for non-tradition events. KP's event is a tradition event. If nothing had changed between last year and this year, nothing had changed, I'd say should remain at more or less the same level. But unfortunately, we have asked them to do something which I think is really important for building community here, which is having as many events as we can actually on campus, not at a distance away from campus. And that made them incur a couple of costs. I've actually seen the estimates. I've talked to different people about this, and actually is making them incur some new costs. I wouldn't, because of what Rixie said, wasn't really supporting fully funding all $22,000 of this event, because I think there are areas where they can cut back logically. I thought that 18,000 was a good level to go to for a lot of reasons. One of them is it's almost in between 22,000 and 15,000. Another reason is that I forget how many years passed, but when they first had to move off campus because too much stuff was being programmed in Mandeville, we gave them 18,000 to kind of deal with the transition costs. If if I'm wrong about that, someone tell me. I believe this is about 5 years ago though. And so we did that because we wanted to help them with that transition. I think the same thing's kind of applying now. We're asking them to come back on campus now that Mandeville's open more, that there's the new music center, music building, there's more availability. We asked them to come back to Mandeville, and you know the cost structure changed, and I think we can help them out with that. I completely understand though, this is very expensive, and I mean this is kind of like a question more in general, like how much is too much? I kind of don't really know that answer, but I'm starting to think about it more and more, because Works is starting to ask for like $10,000 for like speakers. And that's great, but can we really afford to give everyone $10,000 for speakers or something like that? I mean, it's kind of an issue that we need to think of more generally, but I mean, in this instance, this is something we've absolutely supported in the past. Tradition event's been here for many, many years. It means a whole lot to the members who put this event on. It means so much that they pay out of their own pocket just to get up there and perform, because that's how much it means to them. And they fundraise all year long to meet the gap between what we fund and what it costs. They fundraise all year long, bake sales, car washes, because it means that much to them. And now that it's back on campus, hopefully it'll mean a lot for the community as well, for UCSD. And so I don't really think 18,000 is that big a deal in my mind. But
Pass.
June?
In regards to the vet, I think right now to cut them from 18,000 to 15,000 when the production is up and coming, I think that would be disingenuous, and I think that would be a detriment to the production. Yeah, I do agree that there has to be some cost cutting, especially with our financial situation, but it's something that we can consider afterwards, or we can consider for the future, because it is a new venue. There are certain costs to be accounted for. And just to in regards to what Rixie's saying about low attendance ratings, traditionally it's been held, or for the past couple of years it's been held off campus. And so the issue of accessibility is definitely put into question.